Happy Thursday, everyone. Welcome to another session at Jenny's Creative Cards. I got my name wrong. Jenny's Card Creations. I got the wrong way. It's been one of those weeks, everyone. I am Jenny. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator coming to you live from Melbourne in Australia. How are you all? Been a crazy week this week with weather. We had 38 degrees for about 3 days, and then we had the most vicious storm and did so much damage in the 15 minutes that it was around. So 500,000 people have had no power from that storm, and lots of trees down, lots of damage. And that happened 2 days ago, and there's still people without power. So I really feel for them. We were very, very lucky here. It didn't affect us with the power. So we were very, very lucky. So feel for all you guys who have not got power at the moment. I hope you get it pretty quickly. And all of you with the bushfires as well. The bushfires in the Grampians and near Ballarat. I'm thinking of you all. Anyway, while I'm waiting for a few of you to pop on, let me try and find me on a Facebook. We're doing a fun fold today because I love fun folds. They're my favourite things to do. So I just thought, well, let's just do another fun fold. I think I did one last week, didn't I? Yes, I did the panel inside. This time we're doing something a little bit more than that. So let me have a look here. Here we go. Found some people, found some comments here. There we go. Hello, Renee. Hello. How you going? And Lucia, hello. Been a while since we've caught up. We'll have to catch up again soon, hey? Hi, Glenda. Donna, hello. And Helen. Hello, Mum. How are you going? And Glenda, yes, it's been unbelievable here for everyone in Victoria. The weather has been horrible. And, you know, with the storms and everything, it's been a very hard 48 hours for some people. So, yes, really feel for everyone. We were very lucky here. We got the biggest hailstones, like they're really, really big, like, I don't know, they were huge. But we were very lucky. We had our power not cut off, so we're one of the lucky ones. Hello, Joan. How you going? Are you okay? Been thinking about you all day. Okay, so tonight, as I said to you, we're going to do a fun fold. Now, it is called a pop-out panel card. Now, I did this for a swap. And Lucia, I'm sorry about this, but I am going to be showing the swap that I am doing for the team challenge. So, but I'm not doing that one tonight. So there we go. So, yes, I'm still, yeah, we're going to do that one. I just love the fun fold. So I had to share it with you all. Hello, Julie. How you going? Sharon, hello there. Hey, how are you going up there? Did you get your power back on? Did you lose power? I know someone else did. A few people did. You were lucky, Helen. Yes, I was wondering about you, but I knew you were okay because obviously I have a good source here to tell me how everyone is. So, yes, I know a lot of people up in the Dandenong, some of the guys lost power. Thanks, Lucia. I hope you don't mind. Anyway, so as I was saying, we're doing a fun fold pop-up panel card. Bit of a mouthful there. But anyway, before we do that, I just want to let you know I advertised my workshop for the lavender workshop for February. So I will be getting those out to you all. Those of you who are registered, thank you so much. I will be sending them out to you at the end of the month. I'll be filming next week and starting to chop next week. So for those of you who didn't know, I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I'm just going to flash them up because technically I'm not supposed to really show you. What it is it's 4 cards. One is a fun fold and you have options. There's 3 options. I have got them listed here, my little cheat here. So there's 3 options. One is option 1. It's $100. Option 2 is $45 and option 3 is $15. Now, I'm going to quickly show you the cards. That is one. There's another and another. That's a 3D one. And then there is our fun fold. Okay, nice and quick. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing, but we're going to be doing all sorts of techniques in there as well. Hey, Beck, how you going? Good to have you on. Yeah, so the painted lavender, it's $100, and you are going to get your stamp and die bundle and then a pack of fine gems. Now, with that, it is over $90, so you will get to choose a free celebration in your pack. You're getting 4 kits to do your cards, a PDF, an instructional video, postage is included. Now that value pack is $170. You are going to get it for $100, which is pretty good. So that's option 1. Option 2 is $45. You're getting the 4 kits, the PDF, instructional video, postage, and that is worth $70. So it's $45 for you. You must have the stamp, the stamp set, preferably the dies as well, because you'll be hand cutting. But the stamp set is a must. If you've got the stamp set, you'll be able to do that. Okay, so $15 is just the PDF. So any of you people overseas or your demonstrators or anyone would just like the PDF, that is $15. So give me a yell if you are interested. Message me, comment, whatever you like. More than happy to pop you on the list. They will be finishing up. The list will be, well, registration is finishing next week, because that's when I'm going to be starting to cut and film. Okay, so I think that's about it with that one. Let's switch over, because I've got a bit to get through tonight. I've done a lot of homework with this, so hopefully it won't take too long for you all. Thanks. Okay, here we go. All right, so as you can see, this is my host code for the month. And obviously, if you are over $90 or $180, you get celebration on top of this. If you are over 75 and over, you will get a 50 piece PDF of crafters from all around the world called the Crafter Collaborations. You will get that emailed to you as well as you are going to get a gift from me. So there's lots of things going on this month. Okay, so we have got that one. If you want to be in my team, you will get the Crafted Collaborations for free every month. Okay, so that, please quote this so I know to send that out to you. Okay, now speaking of team, I just want to let you know, celebration, you only got 2 weeks to go, everyone. So if there's something on your hit list and you want it, you've got 2 weeks to get a gift in it. And also, if you are thinking about joining, you've got 2 weeks to go for this amazing deal. The glass mat, which I'm not going to be putting on here tonight because I've got so many lights here and it's reflecting. So I'm not going to be using that tonight. But, or if you want to, you get free product on top of it. So it's $169 you're paying for, and you're getting, let me see. I've got to read this here, sorry. You're getting $235 of product of your choice. You can choose the glass mat kit, or you can choose an extra $51 of free product. So you only got 2 more weeks to go for this one. So I'd love to have you on board for my team. I've had 2 people sign up with this deal and they're loving it. The glass mat, one was the glass mat, one was the free product. So yeah, the choice is yours. So I'd love to have you on board. Okay, so tonight, as I was saying, we are doing the fun fold. So I'm actually going to be working from the Notes of Nature. Now, this comes with 2 bundles here, but I didn't get this one. I just got this one here. So that is this stamp set here. So the Notes of Nature. I reckon this is really pretty. I love backgrounds, and this is texture to me, so I really love this. So we're going to be working from this one. We're working from the dies in this. So the bundle, and the dies, you're looking at $81.75. These are the dies in this set. How pretty is this? It is gorgeous. So I'm not using this tonight, believe it or not. Yeah, so we're working from this. I think I've cut out mostly everything I needed for this. So that's $81.75, or you can purchase them separately. The other option is also, I'm using the deckled circles. Now, I think I am using, now, let me just see. I have cut this out as well. I'm just trying to check to see which one I have got on. Okay, so it's this one here. So it's, I think it's number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Number 8 from the smallest, okay? So I'll be using that one tonight. I love the deckled circles. They are fantastic. They're a staple for me at the moment, so they better not go. All right, okay, so as I was saying to you, I've been doing a fun fold for a team challenge. This is it here. Now, it's called the Pop-Up Panel Fun Fold. So I did it with the trusty tools. So what it is this, and you pull it out, so you've got this belly band, and then we are folding it out, and it goes out like this. Okay, and it just sits up like that. So you can just pop your little belly band in the front like that. So simple to do and effective, and you can write your whatever you want on the back of that to whoever it's going to. So this is it here. Has anyone done one of these before? Love to know. So there we go. So that's what we're making tonight. So we just push it back in like that, fold it, and pop the belly band on, and there's your card. So basically is equivalent to 2 dimensionals, 2 layers. See, I was really good. I didn't put any layers under here, and can I tell you, I badly wanted to, but I was very aware of postage because I'm not posting these. Someone else will be posting these. So I tried to be very good, so I only do 2 layers. So there we go. That's what we're making tonight, but we're going to be doing it with the Notes of Nature. Okay, so having said that, with the Notes of Nature, we are going to be using Pebble Path. Oh, I've got a few more people on. Hello, Colleen. How you going? You lost power for 2 to 3 hours. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, a lot of people have still got so much power out. It's just so sad. Hello, Esther, and hello, Angela, and hello, Anne. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Okay, so this is what we're going to be doing here. Now, this is a straight card fold that we normally use. So you're looking at 18.9. Where is my thing? Sorry, 14.9, and then we are going to be scoring that in 10.5. Let me just grab my glasses, my craft glasses. They're just cheapies from the chemist, but they do help. Okay, let me just pop them on. So we're just going to score this in half like we normally do for a basic card. Now you can put more score lines in here. We're just going to be basically folding this in half. I did do that, and I found they weren't exactly exact. So I prefer folding these because I will just want everything to be nice and exact. So what I'm going to be doing is folding this back and making sure that is nice and even. Okay. And then folding the other side back. That is so simple, but I just found it was just the easier way of doing it instead of having to work out your score lines. And if you are wrong a little bit out, the whole card doesn't work. You're at Mittagong, Jane. How are you going? Is it hot up there? My mother-in-law loved Mittagong. There was a beautiful craft shop there. I think it was on the main street on the other side of Mittagong from Melbourne. And she used to love going in there. It's on the left-hand side, if I remember. I used to go there too. But she used to love it. She put me onto it. All right, so there we go. So we've got these 4 panels here. All right. Okay, so next we are going to have this one here. So this one here is going to be the panel that goes on the inside. I'm just trying to check the note. Okay, so it's 15 centimeters by 7.5, and then I have scored it in 7.5. So that's pretty easy to do. Cold and drizzly. Oh wow, it's not that here. Heading around town to look tomorrow. Oh, awesome. I'm glad you got away. So you got that storm, didn't you? Did you lose power before you went away? Because you were in Fern Tree Gully, and I know Fern Tree Gully had some power out as well. Okay, so we got that. Okay, so this is actually going to be sitting in like this. Okay? Like that, and then we just fold it. All right? Hi, Pat. How you going? Okay, so next we are going to do our DSP. Okay, and our white cardstock to go on our panel. So this is straight out 7 centimeters by 7 centimeters. So they are going there like that. Okay. And then we have got our designer series paper. Now, one thing I want to show you about the designer series paper. Now, I can't show you mine because mine's all higgle-piggled. I've used it up so much. I don't have much left. So this is the designer series paper here. That's what we're working from. So I do apologize, I can't show you in person. Like I said, it's all cut up and I don't have much left. Okay, and they are $29. There we go. It is gorgeous. Lots of gold in here. So my colours tonight are going to be Pebble Path, Garden Green. I know I'm not a fan of Garden Green, but it worked. Also Granny Apple Green. And I think that's it. Granny Apple Green and gold, obviously. Okay. All right, so we've got 4 panels here. And they're going to go on the inside. Now, what I've done here is I have changed them up. So I'm going to use these 2 on here and then these 2 on the inside like that. Okay? So we might as well pop them on first. What do you reckon? Let's get started. See how much glue I've got left. This is basically the other side of this. Isn't this pretty, this paper? I love, love, love the gold. Like I said, the colours in this aren't really me. There's copper clay, I think a pecan pie or something like that in there, and they're not really my colours, but I am, yeah. So I sort of, that's why I use the green to sort of make it a little bit brighter for me. But I do love this gold. It's stunning. So we're going to be doing a little bit of embossing tonight. Okay. All right, and then these 2 are just going to go straight in there like that. Okay? That way. Process of elimination, that's what I like to do, and then we get to do all the other stuff later on. I was actually going to do the cows with this, but I ran out of time. I sort of worked out what I was going to do with them, but I couldn't find a certain die. And I found it at the last minute, just before, and I was already starting to cut this up, and I thought, oh, nah, we'll do the cows another time. But can I tell you, they're so cute. Those cows. I had a bit of a play with them the other day. So cute. All right. Okay, so that's it here. So we've done that panel. The next we are got these 2. So it's on the back of this. You can see a bit of that paper. But we're going to be using this. I love the gold on this writing. So that is going to go on the other side. And this is going to be the front of our card where our belly band is going to go. Okay, so I'm just going to see, does that go that way? It does go that way. There we go. Not that it makes any much difference, really. Can't read it anyway. So let's just pop that on. Basically, the main thing is really all in your belly band, your decoration. And that, well, that's what I've made it anyway. So we're just popping that on there like that. So if you're after the instructions and the measurements, just go back over the replay again, and because I won't be popping them up on, there's too many of them, so I won't be doing that. But I did last week on there, so that is on my page. But just go back over to the replay again. Okay, so we've got that. So that's how it's going to go, and that's how it's going to sit like that. Okay? All right. Let's put them out of the way. Now, let's do the belly band. So, I have cut out a circle, and I have got garden green, a colour I would never have thought of picking it out, but I'm using it tonight. Don't like garden green. Okay, so with the belly band, what we're going to do is, I'm going to give you the measurements for this. Okay, so it's a full size of our A4 sheet, which is, for you people that haven't got A4, 29.7 centimetres, and I have just cut it 6 centimetres, but it's up to you. You can cut it any way you like. It's up to you, all right? You can have it thinner, you can have it thicker, whatever you like. So what we're going to do is we're just going to fold it over like that. But before I do that, I really do need to put the inside on first. So perhaps we might go and do this first, because I have got a few bits and pieces already done. So with this one here, I'm going to be using this, featuring this one. I really, really like this leaf. So this is where the garden green came out. Obviously there's no blends in garden green, so that's why I'm going to be using Granny Apple. And I'm going to be using this one here as a texture. So I'm going to be popping that behind, and I'm just popping it on here, stamping it on in Pebble Path. Now before I do that, we're going to be embossing around the edge, okay, because we've got to get some gold out. And once I prep that, then we'll start colouring in with this. Okay, does that make sense to everyone? Okay, yell out if it doesn't, all right? Okay, so let's get, we're going to do, so like I said, we're going to be doing a bit of embossing tonight, because we've got to get this gold out to complement the paper that we're using. All right, so all I'm doing is popping the Versamark around on my glue. Sorry, around on my circle. Basically just rolling it, doesn't really matter. I've got a very juicy Versamark here, so I'm just going around. I think I've gone around a few times now. All right, so we've done that, and then we're just going to pop it into our gold. Okay. So we just want a nice edge. There we go, like that. All right, so I've got a little bit of marking here. I didn't powder it, which was silly of me. I forgot, but it doesn't really matter, because most of it's not going to be seen anyway. And I don't mind having those gold speckles, because I'm after texture tonight. Now just bump that off, so I'm just going to pop that back on again. Okay. All right, so excuse the noise. I'm going to be popping my heat tool on. I'm just warming that up. Now, if you were doing this, please pop your powder on first. Then those speckles won't appear, but I'm okay with these speckles because that's going to add to what I want it to with texture. I don't mind the gold. Can you see it turning? Okay, there we go. I think I've got it all. No, missed a bit. There we go. All right. Okay, there we go. So that's what it looks like there. It's pretty, isn't it? It really gives a great effect. Okay. So what we're going to do next, I'm going to wait for that to dry. So I think we might go and do some drawing or colouring while we wait for that to dry. I need 4 of these. Now, I've already done them, but I'm going to show you how I coloured them. So I'm just going to grab a bit of scrap. So I'm going to be using my alcohol blends, my absolute favourite things to colour in. And we're going to be using Granny Apple Green and Light Pebble Path. Okay, now I will be stamping this in black. Okay, I'm just going to do one because I've already done the rest and I've already cut them out. But just so you see how I get the 3-tone look with this. Has anyone got this set? I know a few of you have them. It's really pretty, isn't it? I haven't really started playing with this properly until this week. I was, you know, there's so much other nice things to play with, and I like to do things that are a little bit different to, I'm just going to pop this over a little bit different to what everyone else has been doing. So I'm probably a bit late in the ball game doing this, but I'm trying to do something a little bit different to what you've seen. Okay, so I've done the light and I've done the dark. Now I'm going back over, oh my goodness, look at that. Going back over in the dark. Does that happen to you? It's really annoying how that happens. Let me just see if I can get that out. Ugh, this is a new one too. There we go. All right. All right, I'm just going to go back over again in the dark. And then... Oh, you made John's a Valentine's Day to go. Oh, you're good. We didn't celebrate Valentine's Day because our wedding anniversary is next week. So yes, next week is sort of our day next week. So there we go. We've got 3 tones here. I've got dark, then it goes to medium and then to light. Probably camera doesn't really do it justice, but that's what I've done there. So that's why I've just went back in just to sort of give it a bit of a, give you that 3-tone look. Okay, so I'm just going back over again with the light. Always make sure you go all over your work so it all blends in with your light, and then go back over in your dark, and then I'm only going to go light on this to a certain way, certain part of it, and then we'll have the light going on the outside. So that gives me 3 colours. Okay, all right. So I'm just doing the same again on all of them. Again over it. I'm doing 1 leaf at a time because to do the blending you always must have your blending wet. Otherwise it just will not blend properly. You'll get a line. Okay. And be careful when you are blending. Don't over blend because then you will find you'll have a bleeding problem. And we don't want that. Once you played around with them, you'll get the feel of it, and then you'll know how much blending you can do before it bleeds. Hey Esther, I think I saw you there. Sorry Esther, I didn't say hello to you. Did I say hello Esther? I don't know. I think I saw your name just there before. Oh, this is a good card, good stamp set to do with a Valentine's card. I'm sure John would have loved his cardlage here. Okay, now this one here is, to me, it's curled over, but I'm just going to actually make it look like it's going curled underneath, and that's the shadow. So that's all I've done there to get your 3 tone. Okay, I'm just going to pop that up. If you can see that. Can you see the 3 tones in there? Okay, now with the Pebble Path, I'm using light. I'm just very, very lightly just going over like that on the stems, okay? That's all I did there, all right? Okay, so I've actually done this, so I'm not going to chop that out. I've already done my homework with those. So I have got them here. Okay, so there are my 4. All right, so that's all dry now. So let's go back onto this. I want to use this stamp here because I love it. It's texture. Oh, here it is there. All right, so let's just get rid of this one and we'll put this one on. Actually, I might need a big one for that one. Excuse this one, I didn't actually clean this one, thinking I wouldn't be using it. All right, so we're going to grab Pebble Path. Did I get that out? I didn't get that out. I was debating about doing gold in the background, but then I thought it might have been a bit much because I've already done the gold here. So we'll see what happens. So we're just going to just pop this, I don't know, anywhere. You're not going to see much of this, so it's all going to be covered, all right? So there's our texture there. Where is my... There we go. It looks a bit messy, but you're not going to be seeing it because I'm going to have everything covered over it. Okay. I'm just going to pop them out of the way. All right, next, we need a bit of splattering, I think. So this does have splatters, but they're a bit too thick for what I have in mind. So I have got Stampin' Write markers here because I want really, really fine ones. Your blends do speckling, but they can come out quite thick. So also they don't have Garden Green, and I'm trying to bring in Garden Green here. So I've got Garden Green Stampin' Write marker, and I've got the Pebble Path Stampin' Write marker here. So all I'm going to be doing now is just flicking. And we're just grabbing the nib and we're just flicking like that. Okay? All right, and then we're just going to grab our green and just flicking. Who knows where it goes? It's just going to go everywhere. There we go. All right, so that's what it's looking like. A bit of a dog's breath there. It's a bit messy, but hopefully it will work out okay. Okay, so we've got that done. Next, we'll do a sentiment. So I'm going to be doing, today is all about you. Happy birthday. So let's grab that one out. And I'm just going to grab this one. And I need a bit of scrap. I think, is that my scrap? It'll do. I think it's my scrap. And also, I'm going to be doing a panel here as well. I flicked it accidentally, but actually I don't mind having that flicked like that. Actually, I'm going to do it this way. Flicking went crazy and it went. I'm going to do another one. That's really horrible. Okay, let me just grab. This is 7 centimeters by 7 centimeters. I'm just going to grab my trimmer and just quickly do another one. Because while I have got the embossing out, we might as well do this one as well. That's better. All right, so let's pop our sentiment down. Okay, let's grab our glue. we're just going to pop that there. It's actually straight for a change. Shock horror. Okay. Grab my expensive spoon here. And we're just going to pop that over like that. I'm just going to go again. Probably doesn't need to, but I just like to make sure I've covered everything. Well, that nearly went everywhere and I saved it just in the nick of time. Okay, and then before I do this one, we're going to do this one. We're going to pop this on everywhere. We might as well just do this all at the same time. And we're just going to get this other textural stamp. Where did I put the stamp pad? There we go. We're just going to be using this one. And I thought that might be nice to go on the inside. No, need this one. When they open it up, they'll have, you know, some happy birthday or something and textural sort of things in there. All right. So we're just going to pop that on here as well. Okay. And let's get that as well. I really like it how it comes out splotchy like that. It's supposed to be like that. I reckon it looks really cool. Okay. Let's fire up this heat tool again. And hopefully this will be the last time I'll be using this. Excuse the noise. I love it how it changes like that. It's like magic, isn't it? Especially with the gold. Beautiful. Okay, now let's do this one. This looks so old worldly. There we go. Okay, I think that's it for our embossing. I'm just going to pop them out of the way. Okay, all right, so while we're waiting for that to dry, this one, I'm going to be, let's cut this and we'll fix up our sentiment and then we can just put it all together. I'm just cutting this a certain extent. I did stamp this crooked, so I might have to do a little bit of fiddling. Not that bad really, but it is crooked. So has anyone else got this set? Like I said, they're colours I wouldn't normally play with. I like bright things. And yes, so that's why I added the green in. I've seen amazing things with the blues and also with the burgundies. So they look really, really cool with this set. I was debating about doing burgundies, but no, I decided to stick with what I was doing here. I actually didn't mind doing the greens with the Pebble Path. I thought that was quite pretty, and I actually haven't really played with Pebble Path all that much, so okay, I think that's straight as I can. Now I'm just going to just cut that and then pop an arrow in there. Probably got a little bit too much arrow. I have a little bit, so Yep, I did too much there. Never mind. That's okay. You're supposed to nick it a little bit, and I got a little excited then. But we'll just go with it. Okay. Ugh, I don't like that, but like I said, I've got to go with it. Okay. All right. All right, I'm going to have to even that up because that looks just ridiculous having that one really long and this one short, even though I don't like it. I don't normally do this. It's just something I actually use a punch, but the punch has been discontinued, so I sort of can't do it with a punch because I can't show you when things that are discontinued. So anyway, that'll do. Okay, so I've got to pull this out. All right, so I have got some little die cuts here. I probably won't be using all of them, but I've just grabbed more than what I need because I find having too much is better than not enough. Now these are the dies from that set as well. Now I've actually, I know you can't tell, but I've actually popped a little bit of garden green on the top of it to make it go a lot darker. I know it's all dried up now, but there is a distinct difference between them. That is one I haven't done, and that is the one I have done. It's just slightly darker, so it doesn't look like that's much in the screen there, but it looks okay. There is a difference there. All right, here we go. So we just got to work out which way we are going to do this. Okay, doesn't the green look really pretty with that? I just thought it made it really stand out and made it nice and bright. Okay, so I thought maybe we have something like that, and then we're just going to pop some bits and pieces in there just to break it up a little bit. Pop some gold in there. That's another reason why I thought I wouldn't do gold with this, is because I was going to pop some gold. I already cut them out and I thought, oh, I've already done it. I might as well just keep going with it. So we just put some gold in here. I usually like just fiddling around with and pop everything on with glue dots, and if I'm happy with it, then, you know, actually I'm going to do that. Let's find my glue dots. Here we go. I moved everything around in a different spot tonight, so it's, yes, it's a little bit confusing me where everything is. I go back to where they used to be. Okay, all right, so we know we're going to have our sentiment down on the bottom, so let's just pop that on dimensionals because that's a given. All right, so we're just going to pop that down there like that. And you know what, I was dithering as well. I didn't get, like I said, I only got one of them. I didn't get both of them. I only just got this one, and this one really spoke to me more than the other one. So, and I really like this. It was basically the textural, all the textures, these textures that won me over, and this stamp here. And the splats. I mean, I do love a good splat, even though I'm not using it tonight. But that's what won me over, and that's the reason why I got this set over the other one. So I did not get the little rope that came with it. I didn't get that. What else didn't I get? I got the designer series paper, and I think that's about it really. All right, so I'm just curved this around to make it a little bit more authentic. So I'm just going to pop that in here. Now, as I said, we're using glue dots because if I can change it, I don't like it, I can change it, okay? It's not going to make a mess. Absolutely, DSP is essential. Though it is fun to make your own DSP, I've got to say. But when you're on a time thing, Yeah, when you don't have time, it's sort of, yes, you need your DSP. Okay, I'm just going to pop that there like that. I probably will be putting that on dimension, that not on dimensionals and this one on dimensionals. We'll just see how it goes. And then we're just going to pop that in here like that. They're not moving on me now, so now it's going to help me sort out where I want everything. And then I've got this garden green, which will break this up a little bit. Actually, I've got this one here. I thought I had a, yeah, there we go. Actually, maybe I might use this one. Oh, that's a bit funny, isn't it? It's got broken off. I might use that one. And then pop one down here, in here somewhere like that. What do you think of that? I don't want to go crazy with it because it's just too pretty. All right, I think I'm happy with that. Okay, so I'm just going to pop, I'm going to grab my glue dot. This one on dimensionals. I'm going to leave this one flat. So then I'm going to leave the glue dot in there. Okay. All right, so he's going to go on. I'm going to grab those. They're sitting on the dimensionals. Temperamental things. Okay, can you see how it doesn't really matter with what we've done with the background? I know it looked a little bit, you know, shoddy, but you can't see it now. I'm just going to put 2 glue dots on this one because I don't want it to move. But I want it to sit up nicely as well, so I might just cut that off. Here I go, I'm just dismantle everything. That wouldn't be me if I didn't do that. Okay, we're just going to pop that on there. Okay, and then I might just pull this off as well because that's going to go down here. Wrap that up in a little ball. Okay, and I'm just going to sit that behind. Come on, down you go. I want him going down a little bit lower. Okay, there we go. I want you up there like that. Okay, then all we've got to do is put our greenery on. We're done. It's so simple. Such a quick little thing and such a simple little design. Okay, so we're just going to pop garden green up here just to break it up a little bit. Let's pop you up here. Because we're going to have garden green in the belly band, so I needed to incorporate it somewhere. Actually, you know what? I think I might. I'm going to pull that out. I'm going to put that one up there. Since I've got that sitting there, I might as well use it. That's better. And then I'm going to put one down here. There. I've got to try and make sure I don't go too overboard with this, and then just one in here. Like that, and that'll just sit behind it. And that'll cover up some of that little, where we crossed over on that stamp that we used. That'll hopefully hide that a little bit. There we go. Not happy with this one where that's situated. So I'm just going to move that up. It's great about glue dots, so I can move it where I want. There we go, and that can just go down there like that. There we go. What do you think? All good? So there's that can be on the front of our card. All right, I've got all these left over to make another one another day, or do something else with them. Okay. All right. So we've got that. Now, what we've got to do now is we've got to go to the inside of the card. So I'm happy with this. And then what I was going to do is pop one of these on here like that. Okay, so we'll stick that down. So that sort of complements what we've got at the front. Okay, I'm just going to chop that off. Okay, and then that is going to just sit on the left panel. Like that. Doesn't it look pretty, the gold and the green against the pebble? I really like it. There we go. Now, this one. I have pulled out this, an oldie but a goodie. And what I thought I'd do is happy birthday in here. So, I've got the birthday in the script. And the happy, I haven't used these for ages. They came out at Christmas for the Christmas and Easter, but I didn't get them. Wishing I had now, but I didn't. They got carried over too, so they're still available. But I thought I'd get these out and have a bit of a play. Because I did these with the tool ones, and I really, thought, why haven't I been playing with these? And pop them away, so I thought it had to blow the cobwebs off them. All right, so we are going to use Granny Apple Green and Black, okay? Now, usually I would like to use my board where I can just flick it over and just do it quite a few times and get it darker, but I can't, because it's discontinued, so I am just going to wing it, and hopefully it'll be okay. Yay, look at that. It's good. I'm happy with that. Okay, so we've got that one. Let me just get rid of this. Okay, let's get our birthday on. We're nearly there, everyone. It's nearly all done, so we can just all put it all together. All right, here we go. So this is just going to go a little bit above it, like that. Okay. And I'm not going to put anything else on there because we've got a lot going on here, and I think that's enough. So this is just going to go in there like that. I have marked it. It is what it is. I can always flick it. And that's the thing, if you find you've marked something or got ink on your hands or something like that, like I did here, you can always do a bit of flicking and that will tone it all in. I could actually do that. I just wanted to leave it nice and fresh. Look, there you go. I've got ink on my hands. Let's try if I can get that off. No. Oh, no, it's just glue. There's a little bit of ink, but that's okay. It wasn't dry. All right, so if that happens, just flick it. Okay, so what am I going to flick with? Let's flick it with Pebble Path again, and that will hide all that, hopefully. All right, I don't want it on this. So let's just flick. Hadn't planned on doing this, but we'll just flick. Can you see now? You cannot see where I marked it. Okay? You wouldn't have a clue where it was. Okay. Okay, so let's bring back our card. Now this is where we're going to pop all this together now. Okay, so it's just going to go in there like that. Okay, so when you're popping this on, always make sure your fold here is lined up with your score line here, your fold, okay? That way it will, it's not going to buckle on you. So we're happy with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm only going to glue this top section here because it's not going to be covered all that much. Okay, and I am just going to pop that up like that. So then I know that's as far as I go with the gluing, okay? All right. It's up to you where you want to pop it. You can put it anywhere in the card. I prefer having it on the inside, in the middle. Yeah, but you can have it down the bottom if you wanted to, and have something popping up underneath if you wanted to. I'm trying to keep this as simple as I can. But you could have it down the bottom and having maybe one of that beautiful die that we've got, and you could have that coming on the outside. There's so much stuff that you could do with this. Okay, so we are just going to pop that over like that. Okay. And then once you've got that in, we are going to fold it over because we want to make sure it is nicely shut and not buckled. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so here we go. That's how it folds out like that. Okay, so let's just get our score lines going again. It's always good to do this to make sure they're nice and crisp. Okay, so it folds in like that, and then it folds out like that. So there is your card. Okay, all right, so sentiment. Where do we write it? So we have got that as our front, and then we need something here. So this is where our next leaf is going to come in. So this again is the same as these guys here. So it's 14.4 by 4.75 in centimeters. Okay, this is going to go up there like that. All right, and I'm just going to flick that again with our, where is my flicker? Did I put it away? With my pebble path if I can find it. I don't think I put it away. You know, my desk isn't all that untidy, but I still can't find things. I put it here somewhere. If I can't find that, then I might have to just go to my blends, which will give me a darker, sort of a thicker blend. Thicker flicking. I don't know what I did with it. All right, let's just get our blends out. We don't have all day to find it. Okay. There's my blend. It's going to give me a bit of a darker one, but it doesn't really matter. All right. Let's just flick that down on the bottom. I'm just going to use a bit of scrap here because I only want a little section. Can you see how that gives you a bigger flick than my nice, fine, tiny little flicking here? See how that's all fine? That's what the Stampin' Write markers do. Compared to, now I was quite gentle with this, but compared to this, how it gives you bigger flicks. Okay. I'll probably find it now once I've done that. All right, and we're just going to pop him down like that, and then you can write down whatever you like on there. I might flick that a little bit more up here. There we go, that's better. I was a bit too gentle with it. Okay, and we're just going to glue that down. So everything all matches. So as I was saying before, this is a fun fold, as I do most times. Fun folds, I make sure they are fun folds that you can use for anything. So whatever stamp set or dies you've got, it will work for you. And whatever designer series paper you have. Things are falling apart on me tonight. There we go. I'm nearly at the end of this glue. Okay, now I'm putting it over here because here it is a little bit buckly because you can see it's not exactly flat, and that's how it's supposed to be. So that's why if you want to write, you write on this side here. Okay. All right, we've done that. And we finished this section here. So all we've got to do now is we need to do our belly band. So as I was saying before, I was going to do the belly band before, but I realised it's pointless because we've got a little bit of thickness here that we need to take into consideration. All right, so I have done the belly band. So you're looking at 29.7, which is an A4 length by 6 centimeters. Again, you could have that anything you like. I mean, you could have it bigger, you could have it smaller, whatever you like. I chose this, and I have scored it at 10.5 because that is the size of our card, the width of our card. All right, so we're just going to pop that over like that, and then we are going to fold this over. Now, just be very careful because we want to make sure we can get this belly band off. So we are just going to leave just a slight gap. Okay. Now I've left a very slight gap here. So let's just see if we can get that on and off before we glue it down. And that's okay. And it's moving up and down okay. All right, so I'm happy with that. So let's glue that down. And just make sure you get this nice and even, because you don't want to have anything sticking out. I mean, you could cut it if you wanted to, but it's just nice and tidy that way. All right, let's grab our bone folder and we're going to score that down, fold that down. There you go. You wouldn't know we have folded that without scoring. All right, let's just pop this back on again and make sure we're all good. And we are. Okay, so all we've got to do now is pop this on here. What do you think? Isn't it pretty? I was so excited when I was playing around with this today. All right, let's just pop our dimensionals on. So this is how I made the tools one. And now, yeah, you're seeing this in this paper, in this stamp set, and it's really wrapped how it's come up. So, and I love the colours in this. Like I said, I'm not a brown person, so I couldn't handle using using Pecan Pie. I don't know why. I don't like it. And here's Verbal coming to say hello. There he is. So he's waving hello to you. And just make sure you stay right there, mister. No, stay right there. Black screen and blue whirly ring. That's really weird, Joan. Mocha was saying hello to you. Did he upset your screen? Oh, maybe you might need to come back out and go back in again. All right, okay, so we've got that. We've got these. Oh, I got these from The Garden. Was it The Garden thing? I don't know. They're on online exclusives. I thought these dragonflies look pretty cute. So I thought we could use one of those. I think we needed to get one of them out. Maybe pop one in there. Hey, Lisa, how you going? Oh, you might need to watch the replay, Lisa. I just did a fun fold. You might like this one. Okay, so I've got one dragonfly there, and then I've just got these little gold bling, which is in the annual catalogue. They come, I don't know, I think they're red and Pool Party. I can't remember what red. I think it's probably just, you know, real red or sweet sorbet or something. As you can see, I'm actually going to put a few on here. I never know where to put these damn things. I feel like there's a hole here. Here's a rag doll, Anne. Oh, you got a Siamese? Oh, doesn't their hair get everywhere? We have a little brush first thing in the morning. As soon as I get up and have a shower, he hops on the bench waiting for his brush. So, yes, he's very cute. I might have to put another one on here. I'll just pop, there we go. Actually, I don't know if I like that. You know I struggle with this, everyone. It's the hardest thing is putting bling on. I really struggle with it, but anyway, there we go. Okay, so anyone that comments or shares tonight, you will win this card. I'm going to be spinning the wheel and you'll be winning this card tomorrow. All the other cards are going in the mail tomorrow. Tomorrow's mail day. So, so I'll be spinning that at 2 o'clock tomorrow. I don't have to worry about power because we were very lucky. We have got power here. So there we go. There is our card for those of you who just joined. And it folds out like that. Okay. Very pretty. There we go. Oh, you got ragdolls back. 15 and 17. Wow. Cool. I'm a cat person. Love, love, love cats. If I had it my way, I would have had 2 ragdolls, but I knew I was pushing it, just getting 1. Mockie's 7.5. Mocha. So my husband named him. Named it after his favourite coffee. All right, so there we go. I'm going to switch you back over. All right. Yes, he is my little shadow. He follows me everywhere. I cannot even go to the bathroom, shower, nowhere, and he's with me all the time, which is really lovely to have. But when you're doing a live, I try and, lock him out of the room, but he knows. He just knows that time. I go upstairs and put my makeup on and he goes, nah, it's live time. So he comes and hides in the room. He's a real little villain. Anyway, that's it from me. I hope you give that a go. Like I said, there's the tools one that I did with this. It's such a great fun fold to do. There it is there. So easy. You could use this with anything you've got in your stash, any designer series paper, and it's very, very simple. The thing is, you only got to think of is what are you going to do on your belly band? The rest really falls into place. So if you're interested in making this, go back over the replay. All the measurements are all on there and craft along with me. Lots of fun. I actually sometimes do that myself because sometimes I forget the measurements and I go back over. Think, what were those measurements? Okay, don't forget my lavender workshop. That is happening next week. Well, it's finishing up next week. I'll be starting to cut all that out. Cutting cuppa for my cuppa, which is Monday and Tuesdays. I'm going to be starting to cut for March next week. So that's come around really quick. If you would like to join us, it's $45 and you get 4 kits each month sent to you, and we do one of those each month. It's so much fun, and if you're interested, let me know. I think that's it for me. Don't forget, celebration is only 2 weeks to go. If you would like to join up and get that deal, yell out. Give me a call. I'm only too happy to go through things with you. There is absolutely no pressure on my part there. Have a wonderful week, everyone. For those of you who haven't got power, I really hope that you get that by tomorrow. And hopefully, yes, the people in the fires, I hope they're all okay as well. I know there's a few houses being lost, which is really, really sad. It's in the Grampians, which is not too far from where I grew up. So it really feel for them up there. Anyway, thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful week. I will see you all next Thursday. Bye.